Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to episode 9 of the Manchester United career mode here on FIFA 21. If you're new to the channel, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe, and if you're looking forward to this video, be sure to give the video a like. As you can see here then, we're halfway through or coming close to the end of the January transfer window. We made a signing in the last episode and we had some really big games, starting off in the FA Cup against Rotherham where we won. We then had a draw in the first leg of the semi-final of the Carabao Cup up against Leicester, draw back in the league against Arsenal, and then a great win to end the episode 3-0 away from home against Wolves. In this episode then we'll be starting with a game against West Ham away from home, then back in the FA Cup against Aston Villa, that second leg of the Carabao Cup against Leicester, and then a huge game in the league at home against Liverpool to end the month. We also went ahead and brought in this young man, Ryan Gravenberch, a great young prospect from the Ajax team, playing that centre-mid CDM role, looking for him to come in at the moment and be a backup player, and hopefully he'll progress and one day come into that first team, battling up against players like Fred and McTominay for that first team place. Now I want to start this episode off in a big way. Obviously I left last video asking you guys if you think I should sign Jack Grealish here, 25 years old, 82 rated, one of the biggest prospects in the Premier League at the moment in real life, looking absolutely fantastic every single time he goes out there on that pitch. You can see he can play left wing, can come in for centre mid as well. 4-star weak foot skill move, 3-star weak foot, some great traits on him as well. I just think he's that great backup player to have, someone who will definitely be breaking into that first team as well. And I tell you what, I'm going to start this episode off by signing Jack Grealish. So it says his current value is about 34.5 million, and I think what I want to do is see if I can add a player into this deal, because obviously he's going to be coming in for that, centre attacking midfield, centre mid, left wing. I think there's one player in particular I might try and move on, and it's this man here, Jesse Lingard, 28 years old, 77 rated. He really just hasn't got enough to break into this team. Obviously, he's been at Manchester United for a long time and he's a great servant to the club. But I think it's time that we move him on so he can get some first-team football at a club like Aston Villa, which I think would be a great place for him to go. And we can bring in an even better quality player in Jack Grealish. So I'm going to include Jesse Lingard in this deal. And I'm going to start by offering 20 million as well and see if they're interested in that. Hopefully, they'll start negotiating and we can kind of work some sort of deal out. Okay, so they are interested in Jesse Lingard, which is great, but they do want that 34.5 million. That's not too bad at all. I'm going to see if I can bring that transfer sum down to a mid-20s range. And it looks like we might be getting Jack Grealish and Jesse Lingard going the other way. So I'm going to be offering 24.5 million, bringing it down 10 million from what they offered. I think this is a nice point in which we can just keep negotiating, and fingers crossed we'll be getting a deal done shortly. It's being stingent with that 34.5. I'm hoping if I push it closer to that 30 mark, he might be willing to kind of negotiate and just give it to us. So I'm going to go with 27.5. Let's see if that is enough to get it done. Coming back once more with 34.5. The thing is, Grealish is a great player. He's definitely worth more than 34.5. It's just obviously having Lingard in this deal as well. I don't want to spend too much. So I think I'm going to go in for now with 28.5 plus Jesse Lingard. Hopefully they'll either accept or go away and think about it, and then hopefully we can negotiate it again, maybe in a few days' time. But it's going to be the final offer for now. Hopefully it's enough to get the deal across the line, but if not, let's just hope they don't flat out walk away. And there you go, he's accepted it. That's great. He's definitely come down quite a bit from that 30.4.5 that he did want. And it's great to see that Jesse Lingard can go the other way, and hopefully he can get some great first-team football over there at Aston Villa. I'm now going to go in to offer Jack Grealish a contract, and I'll show you hopefully the deal that we've struck with him. And fingers crossed, I'll show you him holding up a Manchester United shirt. So you can see that so far he's accepted a rotation role, which is absolutely perfect. I want him coming off the bench for now as that impact sub. He's accepted a 5-year deal and he doesn't want a release clause. So far this is perfect. I'm going to offer him 75 grand a week, 750 signing bonus. Is this going to be enough to get Jack Grealish to Manchester United? Okay, so he's bumped it up to 88 grand a week, 760 signing bonus. He definitely deserves that money, but obviously we want to save as much as possible. We don't want to just be giving out, money for nothing. So I'm going to see if I can get him on 80 grand a week. 800,000 signing bonus. I know it's a little bit more than what I offered at first, but hopefully that should be enough to get him to sign. Wow, okay, so he's really sticking to that 88 grand a week. Signing bonus to 620. That's close. I think if I can get one last deal in there, 85 a week. I'll bump this up to 750 again. That should be enough. Come on, Jack Grealish, sign the contract. And there you go. Jack Grealish accept it. What a great signing this is. Jesse Lingard going the other way. We wish him all the best. But that man there, Jack Grealish, is on his way to Manchester United. There he is, Jack Grealish in the Manchester United jersey. You can see there, signed for 28.5 million with Jesse Lingard going the other way. And you can see there as well, I've given him the number 8 jersey, Juan Mata's old number. Obviously, he's that centre attacking midfielder, winger as well. I think that's the perfect number for him. As a result, I've given Gravenberch the 14. And yeah, overall, this has been a great transfer window. We brought in a great young CDM in Gravenberch, and now we brought in one of the hottest prospects in English football, Jack Grealish, our new number 8. In terms of his growth plan, I'm going to put him on the wide playmaker for now. It's only going to take 8 weeks, and I think that's exactly what he's going to be for us. He's going to be out there sometimes on that left wing, but he's going to be pivotal in creating chances. So you can see here he's going to work on his skill moves, things like his acceleration, attacking positioning, crossing, vision, all those key stats you want him going up in. So it's going to take 8 weeks, and hopefully he'll be growing nice and quickly. You can see then, looking at the table, we're currently top, 19 wins, 4 draws, and not a single loss in 23 games. Our goal difference is unbelievable as well, and we're really starting to kind of insert ourselves at the top of that table. Getting a draw in the last episode meant that Man City were able to close that gap a little bit, but we still have that 4-point gap between us. And hopefully, if we can have a strong episode today, we can make that gap even bigger. Well, what a start to this episode then. Haven't even got into any gameplay and we already made one crucial signing. But here we are on the first game of this episode. We're going to be away from home against West Ham back in the league. Going out there with a full starting 11, everyone's fit and raring to go. Jack Grealish is going to be on the bench for this one as well. Hopefully it'll be a perfect game. We can bring him on with a good lead and he can just make something happen for us. But let's get into this game then and start this episode with a great win away from home. Away from home then against West Ham at the London Stadium. You can see it there, full of fans, and hopefully that'll be happening in this new year in real life. As I'm recording this, actually, last night, it was Leeds versus Manchester United. What a game of football. 6-2 in the end, a great attacking display from both teams. I tell you what, it could have been closer to 7-all, could have even been 12-1 to United. That was such an attacking game of football. It was great to watch. West Ham aren't going to be an easy team to beat, in this game. They definitely have some good attacking players themselves. We're going to have to be on top form to come away with a win. You see Martial there talking about a campaign to remember. He's been flying up front for us. Cavani really had him give kind of a run for money to begin with. He was the top scorer in the league for a long time, but this man stepped up to the plate. He's definitely the future of this club in that striking position, and it's great to see that he's starting to come up with the goals. The West Ham lineup for this game then. Darren Randolph in goals. Going with Kufal, Cody, Denia, Reed and Masuaku's a 5 at the back. Good signing there in Connor Cody from Wolves. Fanal, Susek, Rice and Antonio in the midfield with Haller up top. Obviously Rice was a player we were potentially looking at bringing in, so he's definitely going to be a dangerous player to come up against. They've got a good team there, 5 at the back, and hopefully this team we have coming up, we want plenty of goals in this one to start this episode. Meccano gives it away, Maguire's going to have to cover him now. Steps in, can't quite get the foot in though. Good tackle there now, we should be on the break. Fernandez looking for someone in support. Might have to go alone, hold it for a bit. Up against Lech and Rice, great strength. Martial make that run. Oh, goes into Fred instead, so I think he was offside. Back in now to Martial. Edge of the box, have a go. Ooh, easy save there for Darren Randolph in goals. It was good to see we get a chance off nice and early. Pogba on the ball into Fernandez, good link-up play between these two. They're really pivotal in starting the attacks for us. Martial now. That's got to be a foul. Good tackle there actually. Coming away with it now again. Really end-to-end football at the moment. No team's really taking this game by the scruff of the neck. Looks like it's going to be a difficult one to kind of get that early chance and get the first goal. They're attacking now with Masuaku, I think, or Antonio. Defence coming across. Oh no, Declan Rice has scored against us. The first goal in this game. Was that Souček? Souček instead. I told you this was going to be a difficult game to get that first goal, and they get that breakaway on the left-hand side. Wan-Bissaka just too far away. Maguire goes to the tackle, misses the ball, and a great leap from Souček there. Just beats Meccano to the ball, and there's nothing De Gea can do about it. 1-0 in this game then. Looks like we're going to have to come behind again. The attack's going to have to be on top form now to get us this win. I tell you what, they've only got 2 in midfield, but they've held on to it well so far. Pogba into Sancho. Now into Fernandez, making a good run. Go alone, son. Got to find someone in the middle, though. Pogba's there. Have a crack. Bottom corner finish. That is what you like to see. What a finish from Paul Pogba. Great shot there into the bottom corner. We're now drawing in this game 1-1. Nice to see that we've come back straight away from conceding and we're drawing again. Bruno Fernandes with a great run into the box. Little cut back to Pogba, just drills it low, right into that bottom left corner. Keeper can't get his hand to it, and that's a great finish. Good to see, like I said, a quick response from the team. We went 1-0 down, straight up to the other end. We're now drawing. Perfect response. Let's see if we can get enough now to get the win in this one. 7 goals for Paul Pogba from that centre mid position. Lovely to see that he steps up when we need him, and he's not just that guy who's standing in the middle field looking for the passes. He's getting involved and getting us crucial goals. Tellez up against Fornals. Ball over top now. He's out of position. Maguire's going to have to come across. Oh, he's just putting the pace around him. Just stand your ground, though. Makes him go back, which is good. Fred now covering for Maguire. Great intercept. That is what we need from Fred. Great play, and we're away again. Tell you what, Martial over top. Is he going to have the pace against the defence? Needs a good touch. That's the one. On his right foot. Finesse that. What defence. I should have taken that on his left. I think he's touched it. Why did he touch that? Oh, it's a goal kick. But that was a great tackle there. I think I should have kept it on his left, but I wanted him to finesse that in that top right corner. Pogba into Fred. Oh, he needs a bit of support. Into Fernandes. Tellers is there. Rashford's making that run. Good attacking football. One-touch football. Rashford's coming on his right foot. I tell you what, acres of space. Have a go. On the right foot. Oh, great save there from Darren Randolph. I saw the headlines there. I thought that was going to be one hell of a goal. But we go into the end of the first half. 1-1 in this game then. It's been end-to-end. No team's really taken this game and really kind of asserted themselves. But it's good to see that man there, Pogba, getting his 7th goal of the season. Getting us into the break 1-1 in this one. Keeping the team as it is to start this second half then. But I think this is definitely going to be a match to bring on Jack Grealish. We need his creativity in on that pitch. Maybe in centre mid, maybe on the wing. But for now, we're keeping the team as it is. And we might be calling on players like him later on. Fred with a great tackle again. That man is always doing that for us. Fernandes away. Are we going to start the second half with a great goal? Top left. Yes! Come on, Fernandes. 2-1 now. Start the second half and we already get a goal. That all comes from Fred though in the middle of that pitch. I praise him so much because he's so good at doing that. Always snipping away at the heels of the attacker from the other team and he always wins the ball back. Great interception and it leads to this goal. Wins it there, gives it to Martial. Fernandes in acres of space, 1-on-1 with the keeper. Takes a good touch and smash it into that left corner. So good to start this second half with that lead now. Good to see this man getting a goal as well because he's so crucial for us. What a start to this second half. Let's kick on now and get some more. Sancho now into Fernandes. Back to Fred. Little run there from Martial. Need someone to keep going. Fernandes in the middle. Back to Martial. Sancho. Oh, good strength there from Masuaku. That was a great little run. Great interplay. Just couldn't quite get through. 60 minutes in this game then. Looks like West Ham are making some subs. Bringing on Vindal, I think it is, at left back for Masuaku. Bit of an attacking fullback, so we're going to have to be careful of that. Let's keep it up in their half though for now. Fernandes into Pogba, into Martial. First time, good tackle there. About 20 minutes left in this game then, so I'm going to make some subs. Jack Grealish isn't looking too sharp, but I think because we got this game looking quite comfortable, it's a perfect game to bring him on, just to get some first team football. I'm going to bring Cavani on top for Martial as well. I'm going to bring Donny van der Beek on for Pogba, because he's looking a little bit tired. Let's see what Jack Grealish can do then with his first bit of football in the Manchester United kit. Gives it in there to Fernandes. Back to, who's that? Cavani. Back into Fernandes. Back to Van der Beek, sorry. Cavani. Oh, can't quite get there. Tell you what, I wasn't going to the players I wanted to go there, but, you know, it was good attacking football. Van der Beek in there. Fernandes, Grealish, you're making a run. Go on, son. Oh, unlucky there. Grealish wants that goal in his first game, you can tell. Grealish now. Fred. Van der Beek. Oh, intercept. Still got it, though. Fernandes into Cavani. Can he turn? Great touch. Go on. Ooh, unlucky there. Sancho now still on it. We're still so much pressure in this game. Fernandes. Finish it. Ooh, good defence there. All over them at the moment in this game. We've got to get another goal, though, because we're only one goal ahead. You can never be too sure if they might come back. Fred's coming into the midfield now. They've got a man in the middle. Great intercept with Meccano. Read it so well. Can we get a breakaway now? Get a last-minute goal. Into Van der Beek. Need someone to make a run. Fred's going. Great run there from Fred. I want to get him a goal so badly, but I don't think he's got the legs. Has he got the legs? Oh, what a save. I put disrespect on Fred there, and what a run. What a little drag roll inside and a great shot off. 3 minutes left in this game then. Can we finish this game with a headed goal from one of our strikers or centre-backs? Cavani's wrestling in there. It's coming to him. Can't quite win it, though. Wan-Bissaka should be there, though. Gives it into Sancho. Quiet game for him. Into Van der Beek. Into Cavani. First time. That's got to be the goal. Come on, Cavani. Super sub up top. 3-1 in this game then. What a second half from these boys. Honestly, we've been all over them in this second half. I'm glad they didn't go up there and get a goal. Great attacking football and an easy finish there. Cavani. Point blank range. He was never going to miss from there. On his left, just let it run over his body. Keeper can't react quick enough. And we win in this game now 3-1. Come on, the boys. 16 goals in the Premier League for that man there. Not bad for a 33-year-old. Great performance from him in this season. I'm hoping he'll still be up there, thereabouts, even though Martial's going to be getting the nod ahead of him. Just hoof it up the pitch. Should be enough to end this match. I don't know what the ref's doing. He's playing about 3 minutes extra time. There you go. 3-1 in this game then. Away from home at West Ham. Not an easy game. That first half was really back and forth, but I tell you what, second half we came out there with great attacking attempt, got a nice early lead, and then a great goal to finish it from that man there, Cavani. What a performance from this team. Great start to the episode. Bringing in Ryan Gravenberch last episode, then I meant that this might be the end for Nemanja Matic at Manchester United. We got an unlikely offer from Chelsea, which are now their ongoing negotiations. And look at that, another offer that's come in from Barcelona, 13.6 million. Again, another team I wouldn't have thought would go in from him. Maybe I'm stupid letting him go, but I just think with his age, he's only going to get older and only he's going to get slower. His rate will end up going down. I think we brought in the future. So I'm going to negotiate this offer from Barcelona. Similar to Chelsea, I'm going to ask for 20 and see then if I can sell him for no less than 13.6. But I tell you what, this might be a late move in the career for Nemanja Matic. He might be going over to Barcelona to play with the likes of Lionel Messi. So Chelsea have come back to us now saying they're only willing to pay 14.1 million. That's still pretty good considering he's 32 years old and only 80 rated. But again, I'm just going to negotiate and see if I can get a little bit higher. Considering it's say we can get around about that 20 million mark, I'm going to bump it up to I think about 17.5. That's still, a little bit way off 20, but that's a good kind of middle ground. So hopefully that's something they'll be interested in. Let's see what Frank Lampard has to say. There you go, he's accepted it straight away. That's great to see. Nice to see that Matic will be going back to an old club, which I'm sure he's happy about. And he's still going to be playing in the Premier League, which is great. So hopefully that deal will go through. If not, hopefully we can negotiate with Barcelona and get that deal done too. Either way, it's been great having Nemanja Matic at the club. He's been great in real life, but it's time for him to go. All the best, Nemanja Matic. So the next game we have then in this month of January is back in the FA Cup at home up against Aston Villa. You can see that I'm going with a very rotated team. And most importantly, I'm giving that man Jack Grealish his first start up against his old team. And he's going to be starting in that centre attacking midfield position. Looking for him to get a good game. Hopefully he can go up against his old team and really kind of put them to the sword. Show them what they're missing and get us the 3 points. Or get us through to the next round, shall I say, sorry. Considering this is only a cup game and we're still in the early stages, I'm going to go ahead and sim this match. I'm going to go into the interactive sim and I'll be showing you any of those highlights. Villa's team then go with Heaton in goals, Cash, House, Konza and Target at the back with Junior Dos Santos, Mitcho, I think, Traore, Trezeguet, Pasalic and Watkins. A good team there, some good attacking players, but obviously you look at our team there, we've taken their best player, Jack Grealish, and hopefully that's just going to mean that they can't do anything up against us in this game. Ball with Grealish now, back to Gravenberch, those two new players linking up nicely. Back to McTominay out there to Dan James again, sorry. Ball into the middle. Jack Grealish, almost gets his debut starting goal up against his old team. Cavani then, ball out then, another corner. Another corner again, is it? 3 corners in a row. Can we do something from this one? Ball in again. Just in the middle. Ball out there now to Greenwood. Gives it back to Dan James. Have a go, son. Into Grealish. That's it. That's Grealish's debut goal up against his old team in the FA Cup. That's so heartbreaking for Aston Villa, but it's so good to see him go out there and get that goal on debut. Well, his starting debut. What a goal there. Great start from Jack Grealish. Grealish on the ball again to Scott. Back to Grealish. Really pulling the strings in this game. Great to see that he's coming in for Bruno Fernandes and he's really still being that playmaker. Great pass into Cavani. Have a go. Goes for Dan James instead. Back to Cavani. They're just about getting it away. Almost at the end of this first half then. We're looking quite comfortable. They've had a few attacking moments, but it's all about that man Jack Grealish getting his debut goal. Last chance for them now, just before the half-time whistle. Let's just keep them out and go in 1-0 up. There you go, that's the end of the first half. Not total domination, but you can see that they've had no chances whatsoever. 5 shots from us, 4 chances created, and that man there on his starting debut up against his old team, getting a goal on the 31st minute. Great first there appearance from Jack Grealish. Let's see if he can kick on in the second half and maybe make it a hat-trick. That would be great. Shaw into McTominay, into Cavani. Dan James on the ball now, overlapping run from Shaw, because he's going to whip a ball in. Back to Dan James instead. Gives it into Grealish, to Cavani, back to Grealish. Cavani, great link-up play between those two. Cavani just holding it, Gravenberch joining the attack now. Gives it to Greenwood. Can't quite get through. Good attacking football though, all the new players still involved, he's still got the ball. Grealish is on it. Oh, good save there from Tom Heaton. Grealish wants another goal in this game. Corner there, good save from the keeper. Grealish is on it again. Can't quite do anything with it and they're going to get it away. Still on the ball now, coming close to our goal. Greenwood loses his man, it's 1-1 in this game. Matt Target with the goal. Van der Beek's come on then for Gravenberch. He had a good game, but I want a bit more, attacking player. You see him straight on the ball now. Hopefully he can get us a goal. If we go close to the end, I'll jump in and try and win this game. Coming at us now. Great tackle for Twansby. I'm jumping in. It's going to be a fight now with Van der Beek winning it. Gets it to Cavani. Grealish making a bit of a run down the middle. Great touch from him. Dan James needs to get in behind. Good run from him. He's going to have the pace on this defence. Gives it into Cavani. Edge of the box. Holding on to it. Shoot! Good block there. Not long left in this game. I don't really want to have to have a replay, so I definitely want to win this game now. Ball now attacking with them. Great tackle there from Lindelof. Scott McTominay losing the ball again. Great tackle from Twansby. The defence is bailing us out here. Don't tell me that's 3 misplaced passes. Come on, McTominay. Got to do better than that. Defence. McTominay, please just place a pass this time. There you go. Back to McTominay. Into Grealish. Into Van der Beek. Greenwood's got a bit of room out there now. Going to have him going at the defence. He's going to have a go on his own. This might be the last chance. James has got bags of room. Grealish in the middle. Ball over top to win it. Yes! Come on, Jack Grealish. In added time. What a finish to this game then. He's celebrating, which I should have maybe not done, but you can't help but celebrate that. That's great breaking football there from the boys. Dan James with a great ball in the middle. I see that again. Greenwood running at the defence. What a pass there. First time ball and Grealish is one-on-one. What a header to win this game. On debut, this man has started in that centre attacking midfield position. He's come up with the 2 goals in this game and we're going through to the next round of the FA Cup. Just like that, the game's over. Come on, that is such a great win. So good to see Jack Grealish with such a great first game in that kind of starting position. Unlucky for him to get the 2 goals against his old club. Obviously, it would have been nicer to be any other team, but I tell you what, we'll take it all day long. We want to win as much as we can. We're at Manchester United, and that's the reason this guy's come to this team. He wants to win trophies, and if he keeps playing like that, he's going to take us to great things. A great message to get after that game then. Martial's been a bit unsettled a few different times now. Again, he's looking happy though, and as long as his morale stays very happy, I'll be overall just chuffed with that. So he says he's happy for giving him more game time. You love to see it because, again, like I said, he is that starting striker for us. Cavani's been doing great off the bench, but he's always going to be that bench player because of his age. And it's good to see that this man's stepping up and that he's happy with his game time at Manchester United. 2 big transfer offers here then. Leicester City coming back in for Harry Maguire. That's an interesting offer. And you've got Spurs coming in for Telles, offering Davinson Sanchez in return. Now, it's a tricky one because although in real life I think Manchester United would maybe be all over this deal, Maguire just hasn't turned out to be the centre-back they need and want. But I tell you what, in this series, he's been nothing short of excellent for us at the back. He's been absolutely solid, scoring great headed goals as well. All around, he has been a captain at the back. He's really led this team, him and Bruno Fernandes in particular. Although it would be interesting to maybe let him go and bring in a better centre-back, I don't think I can really do it. He doesn't deserve to be sold. So no thank you, Leicester City. He will not be coming back to you. And this deal for Telles as well, he's 28 years old, 85 rate. He's been superb. A great attacking left-back for us. There's been great competition between him and Luke Shaw. And I tell you what, I don't see that left-back position changing into this entire series. I think it's always going to be one of those two because they've both been performing when I've been called upon them. An interesting offer there, obviously, with Sanchez potentially coming to us. But I just do not want to sell this guy. He offers us way too much in attack, and he's been good defensively too. Barcelona will come back to us then, and again they're saying they're only willing to pay 14.4 million. Similar to the Chelsea offer, I'm going to go back in to negotiate this and see if I can at least match that 17.5 that Chelsea have offered us. That way, either way, he's going for a good sum of money. Like I said, then going straight in with 17.5. Chelsea match that, so let's hope Barcelona do too. Okay, wow, so they've gone down to 13.6 and added the sell-on clause. He's at an age where I don't really care about the sell-on clause. He probably will never go again in our kind of save. So I'm going to remove the sell-on clause, go back in with that 17.5. Because I tell you what, if they walk away, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully the Chelsea deal will go through. But hopefully they'll at least negotiate from this. And if anything, I might let him go for more like 15, 16.5. But I'm going to stick strong with a 17.5 for now and see what they say. There you go, and that's perfect. They've accepted that deal. Looks like they tried to drive a hard bargain, but it's great to see that that deal has been accepted. So either way, it looks like he's on his way to either Chelsea or Barcelona. We have 2 absolutely massive games to end this episode then. Second leg of the semi-final in the Carabao Cup at home against Leicester. We had that thrilling 3-3 draw in the last episode. I didn't even know it was 2-legged, so I thought for sure we were going to penalties or extra time or whatever. But it's good to see that we have another chance now to go in there, do the job in front of our home crowd and get ourselves to our first final. Unfortunately, the deal with Chelsea's broken down there for the Man U matches, which is a shame. But at the end of the day, it doesn't make too much of a difference because hopefully he'll be going to Barcelona. And in this game against Spurs, McTominay's asking to play. As I've done, I've stuck strong with the rotation players in these cup games because I think it's only fair to give them game time, so he's definitely going to be getting a run out. He played great against Leeds last night, showed that he's definitely more than a CDM, he's more of a box-to-box, getting those 2 goals in 3 minutes. I think that's a record as well. I definitely think he's got more to offer the team in real life, and that's why I think he's got more to offer us in this game as well. Scott McTominay getting the run out with the rest of the rotation team. Let's hope they can do the job, get us through to our first final. As promised then, I'm going with the rotated lineup. The only first team player starting is Rashford, just due to kind of the other players being a bit tired after that FA Cup game. Actually, going into this game, if we only get a draw, we're still through because we got those away goals. So that's a great result for us. But I have confidence that this team can go out there, put in a winning performance, put down a marker and send us through to that final on a great run of form. This is what it's all about then. Manchester United getting into the finals of competitions. Although it's only the Carabao Cup, we still want to be winning trophies. I've mentioned it a few times now. This is our first season and it's so important for a new manager to put down a marker and show that he wants to win things. You can see there we've beaten Arsenal, Brentford, they've beaten Fulham and Southampton. Again, though, on the other side of the draw, we've got West Ham and Newcastle. So this is the toughest fixture. If we can surpass Leicester in this game, I think we're looking great to win this final. Leicester are going with a very strong team by the looks of it then. Schmeichel in goals, Pereira, Knight, Holgate and Fuchs with Asmali at the back. Pratt, Ndidi, Perez, Mata and Barnes. A good team there. Another 5 at the back. I don't know what it is with FIFA and giving every team a 5 at the back. But it looks like they're going to try and counter-attack us. They need goals to win this game because, like I said, with a 3-3 from the last game, if we draw this or win it, we're definitely going through. Let's come up for this game, boys. We don't need to get up for this game. We should be up for it already. This is the type of games we want to be playing in season after season. Let's go out there in front of the home crowd. Get into the final. They're on the ball now. Room over top. Lindelof, you're going to get that. Great intercept from him. Read the game nice and well there. Ball with Gravenberch. Sees Rashford with a bit of room. Need to get him on the ball a bit more. Touches it down nicely. Into Van der Beek. Can't quite get to the ball. It's been such a cagey game to begin with. No team is really getting a major chance off on goal. I think it's going to be very tight. That first goal goes in, it's going to go then start going either way because both teams can't afford to lose this. Throw in now, half an hour gone. We just need to keep them out. Can't go conceding in this first half. We can't be going down to Leicester because they're a good team. Good tackle there from Lindelof. Let's get it away. Need someone with a bit of pace. Greenwood, go. Good ball there from Van der Beek. Oh, is that too much? I think he should get there. Good pace from Greenwood. Gets him cutting in on his left. He's got a good shot on him. Went for the tackle. Go for it. Doesn't quite come off. He still got it though. Can't quite get a pass through. Indeed, he's breaking that play down well for them. Ball over top you now with Harvey Barnes. Luckily, it goes out for a throw-in. There you go, Gravenberch into Cavani. Shoot. Oh, they're blocking everything. Their defence has been great. Having those 5 at the back has really helped them. We just haven't had any concrete chances. To be fair, neither have they, and that's why this game's been so cagey. But at least we're going into the end of the first half drawing here. We're looking in a great, comfortable position to be going through to the final. Keeping the team as it is, we've looked fairly comfortable. They haven't, they've held a lot of the ball, but they haven't done anything with it. But I've got good players on the bench who can come on and make the difference if we need them to. He's going on his own now. I tell you what, Greenwood's really on fire in this game. He's doing well. Good running. Cavani into Greenwood. Gets it on his left. Is this going to be the goal? Easy save there for Schmeichel. Quite far out. It was a speculative effort, but I definitely thought he had more on him. Better shot on that, but at least getting a good shot off early now. We just cannot get the ball. It's in the middle. Oh, what a save, Dean Henderson. What a save. That is a game-winning save. If we go on to win this game now and go through, it's all because of that save there. Cavani. That's a tackle. It's got to be a foul. Cannot win the ball and do anything with it at the moment. Come on, Lindelof. You've got to win it, not just get a foot in. They're throwing everything at us now. They know they have to get a goal and win this game. Twansby with a big header out there. We're not looking good. I'm going to bring on some subs because we're really looking tired in this game. Gravenberch and Shaw are looking really tired, so I'm going to bring in Alex Telles for Shaw and bring on Fernandes, who's going to push Van der Beek back to centre mid. We just need a bit more energy. We need Fernandes to get on the ball and start making things tick for us. I'm confident we can hold them out, but at the same time, we want to get a goal just to make the position that much more comfortable. Corner here from them now. This is the first corner of the game. We do not want to be conceding from this. Telles, first bit of action, clears it away. That's good to see. Still got the ball here now, though. We're going to have to keep them out and try and get up the other end. Great tackle there from Telles. He's come on and made a great impact already. Get Rashford on the ball. He hasn't really touched it this game. I think he'll be the difference. Running against Pereira. He's got so much pace and they just split in half. Go alone, Rashford. This is your game. This is your goal. What pace. Finish it. Yes, Marcus Rashford. Come on, that is excellent. I knew if I got the ball to him, he would be the difference in this game. He's been so quiet on that left-hand side. He's been starved of possession. But he gets it, and he's off like a jet. Runs that defence. They cannot stop him. Look at this pace. They split in half, and they are all over the place. Smashes it into that top left corner. What a finish. Come on, Marcus Rashford. We're looking in such a good position now. Even if they get a goal and we're drawing, we're still through. So we're looking so comfortable now. That is such a good goal. Great now to be going into this game a lot more comfortable. Thanks to that man, Marcus Rashford. Going to make the final sub and bring on Dan James for Greenwood, who's looking a bit tired. Similar to Rashford, he's got tons of pace, and I'm hoping he can exploit the defence like Rashford did just then. Williams on the ball now. Just going to have to hold on to it for a minute. There's no really one to pass it to. Gives it to Cavani now. Have a go at the defence. Fernandes got a bit of room. I think he might be offside though. Oh, what a good finish that was almost. Knew he was offside though, so just had to go for the shot anyway. Good attacking football though. We're looking really strong now. Off by just a foot, which is a shame, but I tell you what, it was a good finish. Hit the bar anyway though. Attacking us now. Taylor's going to have to do some good defensive work. Can he get foot in? Great tackle there. That is a great recovery tackle. He's so good going forward, but I tell you what, he does do the job in defence too. McTominay now into Cavani, into Fernandes. Gives it into Van der Beek accidentally by a bit of a deflection. Dan James now into Cavani. Cavani's just going on his loan. Needs a bit of a help, but I think he might go on his own yet. Oh, unlucky, can't get the ball. 15 minutes left in this game then. We're looking in a great position thanks to that goal from Rashford. But we still can't fall asleep now. They can always get 2 goals and make this game difficult for us. Ball over top here. What a pass that is. Harvey Barnes has got good pace in him as well. Might just keep that in. Does about. Williams going to have to tackle him now. Stop him from getting that cross in. Oh, he just shrugs him out, but luckily he kicks it straight out. Only 2 minutes now of normal time. I think we've got enough now to get through to the next round. We just have to keep them out though. We don't want to concede one because I think, you know what, the team deserves to have this clean sheet. Van der Beek on the ball. Just holding it now. Going for that corner flag. Might have one last chance if I can get someone in the box. Unlucky. Goes for the slow stop and turn. Doesn't quite work. Last minute now. Come on, let's just hold on. Looks like we're going through to the final. Great ball over top though to Harvey Barnes. Is he going to have enough stamina to get there? Kicks it straight out. That's the game. And we are on our way to the Carabao Cup final. Come on. That is great from the boys. No one looks too happy for some reason, but that is it. We are through to the final of the Carabao Cup in our first season. I'm so confident now we can go up against Newcastle or West Ham and do enough to get the first trophy. That man there with a crucial goal. Great play from everyone in that second half, and we did what we needed to get the win. Looks like West Ham are going through then. They had a 0-0 draw in that second leg. So it's going to be Manchester United up against West Ham. Having just beaten them in the league as well, I'm definitely confident that we're going to go into that final. We can win this game. Let's hope we're going to be getting our first piece of silverware, the Carabao Cup. Confirmation then that the Man U matches is on his way to Barcelona. 17.5 million with us getting 15 now back to the transfer budget. Great servant for Manchester United, and what a big move for him in the end of his career. On his way to play with the likes of Lionel Messi. Great move for him, and we wish him all the best. Another Premier League team coming in for our captain Maguire, this time an even bigger rival Liverpool. Same as Leicester though, I'm not going to be selling him. He's been solid for us, and I need him for us to get through to this rest of the season, to win trophies and to lead us to great things. The cheek of Liverpool to come in for an offer from Maguire in just days before our game against them in the league. But what a way to end this episode and to end the month. A big game at home against our rivals Liverpool. You can see they're in 5th place currently. Wow, they're quite far away from us actually. They're on 47 points, we're on 64. We got a great lead on them. But again, Manchester City are only 4 points away, so we can't be, taking this game too lightly. Even though it won't do much for Liverpool, it could get Man City closer to us. So we have to go out there and get this win in front of the home crowd. Our strongest starting 11 is fully fit, ready for this game, and that is great to see. We're going to have to be at our best to beat that team. Even though we absolutely smashed them in our first game, which I think was the catalyst for getting us where we are in the league, they're going to come back with revenge and they're going to want this win. We're going to have to go into this game and be at our best. And let's hope this could be a great way to end January. And great 2 wins over Liverpool in the league. What a huge game this is then. Arguably going to be the biggest game of the entire season. If we lose this, Manchester City are going to just get closer to us. And this could be what Liverpool need to start breaking down that ground and make a title challenge themselves. We embarrassed them away from home at Anfield in that first game of the season, and they're going to want to return the favour in front of our home crowd. They're going to be coming out with a vengeance, and we're going to have to be so strong at the back to win this game. You can see they've signed Aubameyang there. They're going to have Salah, Firmino, such great attacking players. It's really going to be about our defence this game, I think. And those boys up front are only going to get a few chances, and they're going to have to take them. We've got our strongest 11 out there with a great bench with players like Grealish, Van den Beek to come on. I hope that we have enough to win this game again. Although Liverpool have such a strong team, we've been absolutely flying in this season. We haven't lost a single game, and I don't want to start now. Liverpool's team for this game then, they're going with Alisson in goals. Trent, Gomez, Van Dijk and Robertson, such a strong defence. Thiago, Henderson and Keita, again a great midfield. An attacking three of Salah, Firmino and Aubameyang. No Mane for them. Doesn't even look like he's on the bench, so he might be injured. But Aubameyang is still a great player. He's so fast, and we're going to have to be doing well in defence to keep him out. Come on, Manchester United. This is the game that we want to win. That man there is going to be crucial in this game. Let's go out there, end January with a win against Liverpool at home, and let's keep surging on to the title. Ball over top here now. Firmino on the ball. Straight over to Aubameyang. This isn't good. Wan-Bissaka is way too far out of position. Upamecano's going to have to come across. Keeps them out nicely, though. That is great cover defending from Upamecano, but Wan-Bissaka needs to stay in position. They've got a dangerous corner here now. Decides to go short, gives it to Keita. Ball into the middle. Pogba, you're going to have to get that great header from him there, covering in the defence. Comes out to Sancho. Can't quite win it, though, and they're still on the ball. Ball in you now. Firmino. It's 1-0. The worst possible start in this game. Only 10 minutes in, and they're already 1-0 up. I knew they were going to come out flying, going for this win. We embarrassed them at home earlier on in the season, and they're going to want to do the same here. Sancho couldn't quite win that ball. Maguire's just standing in the wrong position. Firmino with a good little run in behind, and he drills it low. This is a terrible start. We're going to have to switch on at the back, and we need to get the attacking players on it. Teller's on the ball now, into Fred. Gets tackled there way too easily. Firmino on it again. Oh no, I've let him skip past. Great save De Gea. Almost 2-0 down then, almost straight away. That man is up for it this game, and we're going to have to be better in defence. Another corner here now. Led to the goal last time. Maguire, your turn to get it away. Can't get it, and a good header. It's going to be a big battle between Van Dijk and Maguire in this game. Van Dijk coming out on top, up against Pogba as well. Luckily it's off target, but we got to switch on. Oh, what have I done? I've given the ball straight to them. Maguire, I'm so sorry. That was my bloody mistake. Keep him out. Salah. Keeper. Good save to De Gea. My God, I made such a big mistake there. Passing out from the back way too casually. Luckily, that man in the sticks makes a big save. Ball in you now, Fred. Get it away. Good header. We just cannot get out of our own half. We haven't had a single attack yet. Coming at us again now. Henderson on the ball. Just turns tails too easily. Maguire, get out there. Good block from him. Now Rashford's on it. Let's just break. Ball into Fernandes. Sancho's got a bit of room. He's going to have to run. Gomez is out of position. Gives it into Pogba now. Hasn't got the most pace. But I tell you what, Martial's back post. Can he find him? Puts him way too wide. Cuts back in though. Onto his right. Into Rashford. Has to give it back. There's just too many defenders there. They're breaking away now. I probably should have gone closer to the goal. Still winning it here now though. Fred. Gives it into Pogba. Gives it into Fernandes. Fred's making a run. Go on, Fred. Oh, big save. Would have wanted Rashford or Martial in that position, but Fred did well to get there, and a good save from their keeper. End-to-end football at the moment. Just cannot take your eyes off it. Free kick here now. Salah on the ball. Almost half an hour gone. Puts it into the middle. Another header one from there to have it. Hey, what are you doing? Save it. Catch it. Oh. Well, at least he made the save, but I think he should have had that easily. Another chance there for Firmino, and they got another corner. Camping in our half at the moment. We're really looking difficult in this game. Just about get it away, but goes straight back to them. Wide, luckily, and it's going to get a goal kick. I've tried passing it out again, and I've made another mistake. I need to stop that. They're just getting it every time. Maguire, it's 2-0. What have I done? They're pressing us so high in this game, and I've made another mistake. That man then now getting his second of the game. He's been on fire for them. Could have had a hat-trick already. Tried passing it out with Upamecano, and again, they just flash us up top with 4 men on. Separate straight for the midfield, straight through the defence, sorry, and an easy finish for him. We're going to have to do so much work to come back in this game now. This is the worst possible start in this half. Good tackle there from Fred. Great tenacity. Wins us the ball back. Rashford should have some pace now and a bit of room. Go straight at the defence. He might have to go on his own here. Gives it into Martial instead. I should have gone alone. That was a great block there from Van Dijk. I just saw the chance. I wanted to make it easier. We needed a goal. Look how comfortable they are passing around the back. We need to get more pressure on them. It's too easy for them in this game. Ball into Fred now. Gives it into Pogba. This might be their last chance of the half. Oh, Martial ran the wrong way. He had so much room if he ran in there in between the centre-backs. Danger now, the Aubameyang breaking away. He's got so much pace. He should get there. Gets there though. McCarnan out. Ball into the middle. What a save, David De Gea. That was a huge chance. We're almost ending this half 3-0 down. This is not good enough. We're breaking the other end now. Martial can't quite get to it. I just hope the ref blows at the whistle because we are under all sorts of trouble in this half. We cannot keep them out. Last chance of the half now. Liverpool on it. Firmino. Get it away. Oh my god, it's just wide. What a chance that was there late on. Are they going to get a corner from it as well? Keep them out, Rashford. Ball into the middle. Pogba. That should be the end of the half. We can just hoof it. I just want to end this now. This has been a terrible first half. Liverpool have come out all guns blazing in this game, which I knew they would, and we have not been switched on enough. 2 defensive errors, my mistakes, and they've made us pay each time. That man Firmino with 2 goals. We're going to have to come out this second half now and put in a world-class performance. This is a crucial second half now. We're going to have to come out and just up the performance by 100%. We were not good enough in that game, and hopefully we can just break and get our own attacking football going. Ball here now, Henderson. Salah's making a run, goes over to Trent instead. Someone needs to get and cover that. Maguire's coming out. Good block him from there, and he goes out for a throw-in. Straight away, they're on us again. We just cannot keep them out. Maguire, you need to block that. You need to get in the way. Luckily, they pass it straight back out. Taylor puts a foot in, but can't win it. Maguire blocking it again. Still on it here, though. Starting the second half, just like the first half, all over us. Great defending there from Maguire, though. Battling up against Trent. Come on, you've got to have strength over him. Salah, ball in the middle. Good header away from Upamecano. Just about wins the ball, though. Oh, they're still on it. We cannot get through them. It's been the worst game of FIFA I've played in a long time. I just cannot break down this Liverpool team. They're making a sub as well, bringing on Fabinho here for Keita, so they go in defensive. He's going to be even more difficult to get past. We're going to have so little chances. We're going to have to make them all count. Rashford on the ball. Can't win the ball here now. This is ridiculous. We are getting beaten in every position in this game. Not good enough for many of these players out here. Firmino, danger again. Ball into Robertson. This is going to be a goal. I can guarantee it. Come on, Wan-Bissaka. That's a good tackle. Get it away. Thank God De Gea's on the ball. We need to get up the other end of the pitch. There's not even that long left. We haven't had a single shot. Oh, great defence there from Robertson. We cannot break through. Ball over top here now. Firmino. That's the hat-trick. 3-0 in this game. This is just not good enough. Our defence is all over the place. Fred's even having to come back from cover and he's still not in position. Great finish there from Firmino, and that's his hat-trick. We have been disgracefully bad in this game. I'm going to have to make the subs now. First time I'm doing this now, I'm even changing the formation. Grealish and Van de Beek and Greenwood all coming on for Fred, Pogba and Sancho. Just not good enough. Grealish is at cam. Fernandes is dropping back to centre mid with Van de Beek. Greenwood on that right-hand side. We just need more attack. We haven't had a single chance. Grealish first touch for him. Can he get us attacking? Tackled way too easily again. This is just not going to be the day. No one is performing well. One there again. They're winning every ball, but we managed to get it. Bruno into Rashford. Grealish back into Bruno. Need someone in support. Rashford, you've got the space. You've got to make a bit more of a run. Run! Doesn't make a run. Terrible play. Into Grealish though. Up against Van Dijk. Good footwork from him. Can't get a shot off though or anything. Van Dijk's too strong to get past. That's the problem. We haven't made any chances, and even though when we do get a chance, we still have to get past their defence, which is not easy. They're on it again, going for goal number 4. Someone's going to have to come back. Donny, big save from De Gea. There's no time at all to get anything from this game. Let's just try and stop them from scoring another one, because this is getting seriously embarrassing. Maguire's in there. Can he get it away? Thank God. Comes out here now to Greenwood, but he can't win it. They've just been too good. Liverpool have been all over us in this game. Another chance here now. Breaking through our defence. Upamecano's going to have to make a tackle. Ball whipped into the middle. Maguire luckily gets it away. Out to Grealish now. Let's just get a goal to end this game, because we've done absolutely nothing. Rashford now needs to make a bit of a run. Doesn't go for enough there. That's just so lazy from all of our players. Luckily, he's got the pace to get in behind, though. Going to have to whip it. Bruno's there. Can't get the shot on goal, though. Comes to Greenwood. What has he done? He should have shot. That is it. This is going to be the breath blowing up any minute now. What a terrible performance from us. That is the worst performance I've seen from this team so far. 3-0 at home loss to Liverpool with that man getting a hat-trick. He could have had even more. 8 attempts. He could have had 8 goals if it wasn't for David De Gea. Terrible performance. I don't even know what to say other than that. So the worst way we could have ended January. We've been on top in every single other game. We haven't lost a single game until now, and this is the worst game to lose. This might change the entire season. I'm so gutted about that result. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. That was dreadful. And you can see there now, because of that, Man City are just a point behind us. And now every other team is just going to keep getting closer. I hope that's just a one-off performance. It's the worst game to lose at home to Liverpool. You don't want a result like that ever. But we're going to have to kick on now in this next episode, because we can't afford to start slipping now. I'm going to have to put that to one side now because we're at deadline day. I'm going to go through all the way down to the last hour. If there's any deals, I'll show you. And at the end, I'll show you the top deals that have been done in this window. Some more big offers coming in again for Harry Maguire, this time PSG. I don't know when I have to keep saying it, but I'm just going to keep rejecting them. I want to keep hold of him. Even though he had a bad game then, he's always been solid for us. And again, I know there's a major controversy around Pogba in real life. He looks like he's definitely going to leave Manchester United in real life in the summer. But I don't want to let go of him. He has been really good for us. He's been performing when he gets his chances. So again, it's a big offer and we could get close to 120 million, but I want to keep hold of him. This time an offer coming in for Lindelof then. 32.2 million from Bayern Munich. He's 26 years old, 82 rated, and he's our backup centre-back at the moment with Upamecano and Maguire. But again, you see how shaky they were in that game. We definitely need good options to come in case they do start playing bad. And he is a great centre-back. He's good physically, he's decent on the ball, all-round a decent player. That's a good bit of money. And to be fair, maybe he deserves proper first-team football, which he might get at Bayern Munich. But I definitely want to keep hold of him. Could get a decent bit of money for him, but I think we need him as a backup player. What a massive offer coming in here from Barcelona for Bruno Fernandes. 175.9 million. And it looks like we could get another 100 million on top of that. 275.2 million is what they're saying we could get. I cannot let this guy go, though. No matter what offer comes in from him, no matter how good the team is that come in from him, we are not letting go of this man. He is too crucial to us. In real life, if Man United don't perform enough, I could definitely see this transfer happening in real life. I think if we aren't close enough to titles and Champions Leagues, he will definitely be looked at the biggest clubs in the world, like a Barcelona, Real Madrid, PSG. And if I'm honest with you, I think Barcelona is the team he might go to eventually. I just think he suits their style of play really well. And I can see them coming in with an offer like this in the not too distant future. But I cannot let him go in this career mode. He's one of my favourite players. He's always performing. And he's the one who's going to lead us, hopefully, to great things. Big offer again for Tellers. This time it's coming in from another Premier League team, Chelsea. Coming in with 56.9 million. But like I said, with the offer from Spurs, he's been great for us in attack and defence. He offers us good competition with him and Luke Shaw. And he's a player I don't want to get rid of at all. I think he's great and I think he can keep offering us more. It's a nice offer, but I'm going to reject it. Manchester City deciding to have a go then. They come in with 10.4 and Zinchenko swap deal. Again, we're going to go ahead and reject it because we want to keep hold of him. Here we are then, last hour. You can see the business we've done there. We bring in Gravenberch and Grealish with Matic, Fosu-Mensah and Lingard going the other way. Obviously, Grealish and Lingard were involved in the same deal and Fosu-Mensah and Gravenberch are in that same deal. We've done some great business. I think Grealish is going to be a great player who can have an impact now and Gravenberch is going to be a player who can come in maybe a season's time and then start to have a real impact. These are all the kind of latest deals then that have happened in this transfer window. Akanji going to Milan is quite a big deal. Diatta going to Lyon. Just seeing if I can find any more big deals. That's a big one. David Alaba on his way to Inter Milan. Would have been a great centre-back signing. Someone potentially United looking at in real life. I hope they get him. That's a great signing there for Inter Milan. A lot of free deals, a lot of smaller deals here. Weghorst going on his way there to Hoffenheim, a good tall striker. Stark on his way to Leicester. Verratti to Man City. Wow, it's going to be a difficult midfield to come up against. Alaba to Spurs as well. Looks like they got the left back they wanted. Quite a few small deals here. Nothing major to shout about. But it says here in terms of top deals, Kante's gone to Bayern Munich for 95.9 million. That's a great signing for them. Verratti obviously to Man City, as we saw, and Correa also on his way to Inter Milan. So they've made 2 big signings there. But we've done all the business we want to do with those 2 players coming in, getting a few players out as well. It's been a great January transfer window in terms of transfers, but obviously we ended it in not so great with that loss against Liverpool. As soon as we come out the transfer window then, another team coming in for Paul Pogba, Mönchengladbach offering a swap deal, 53.7 million, and Lars Stindl. He's 32 years old, 80 rated, there's no chance I would want him in that deal, but especially seeing as we're outside this transfer window, I am going to reject it. But that does lead me on to something interesting to kind of end this episode. If you do think we should look to sell him in the future, because it's obviously quite realistic with what's going to happen in real life, obviously when we get to the summer transfer window in this, it'll be when he's going to most likely leave in real life. So let me know down in the comment section below, should I look to move on Paul Pogba in the future, especially this summer that's coming up? Should I be starting to look at these deals that we're getting and look to accept one now, ready for summer? Such mixed emotions about that January transfer window then. In terms of business, in and out, we did great. We brought in 2 amazing players in Jack Grealish and Ryan Gravenberch. We got rid of Matic, Lingard and Fosu Mensah as well. So I wish them all the best and I hope they're going to get some good first team football. But in terms of results, we got a couple of draws in there against the first leg of the Cup against Leicester and then in the league against Arsenal. But great victories in the FA Cup against Rotherham, the league against Wolves, back in the league against West Ham. And then we went through again against Aston Villa in the FA Cup. Jack Grealish was crucial in that game. And then we got ourselves through to the final of the Carabao Cup, beating Leicester at home 1-0 to send us there, on our way hopefully to the first bit of silverware. But to be honest with you, all of that is going to be shadowed by that final game of the month, up against Liverpool at home with a 3-0 loss. The worst performance I've seen from that team so far, and that's our first loss of the season. It couldn't have come against a worse team to lose. I'm really disappointed with how we've ended this month. But moving forward into this February, we'll have not too many games actually, which is nice. So we'll kind of hopefully get this month done in one episode. Our first game will be in the league away from home against Villa. Then we're into Sheffield, and then we're in our first round of 16 match, and we got Atalanta. A difficult team, some good attacking players, but I think we should have a strong enough squad to overturn them in a 2-legged tie. And then we're ending with that final in the Carabao Cup up against West Ham. So it's going to be a really important episode. We're getting back in the Champions League, and we got our first final of this series, hopefully bringing the Carabao Cup back to Manchester United. Crucially then, to end this episode, I just want to play the Premier League table. You can see there, 25 games played, 20 wins, 4 draws, and 1 loss to Liverpool in that last game then. Still a good goal difference, a lot better than any team in the league. Most noticeably, Manchester City are only 1 point behind us now. I knew losing a game was going to be a bad result for us because the team like City are just pressing us really tightly now. We can't afford to lose any more points now because any more slip-ups and they can be ahead of us when we've looked so comfortable. So I'm just going to end by looking at a few of the stats here. You can see our top goal scorer there is Anthony Martial, 21 goals and 4 assists in 27 appearances. He's really starting to step up now, which is great to see. But look at this man here, there, the catalyst in the team, Bruno Fernandes. A big offer coming in for Barcelona, but that is why I cannot get rid of him. 34 appearances, 19 goals and 34 assists. Those are unbelievable stats. This man is going to lead us to great things. Cavani there, 19 goals and 9 assists in 31 matches. He's been great coming off the bench and he's really been pushing Martial to perform. Both of our wingers there, Rashford and Sancho, coming in with a lot of goals. And it's good to see that Rashford's got a lot of assists as well. I think he's our second top assister. Great to see that I can rely on them as well as the strike force. Players then like Greenwood coming off the bench. He's got 9 goals, 4 assists. Pogba's been running things from the midfield with 8 goals and 6 assists as well. Van der Beek's had his fair share too with 6 goals, 7 assists. And there as well, you can see Jack Grealish. I don't think those goals count for us. He's had 3 goals in the Premier League previously for Villa. But crucially, he got us into that next round of the FA Cup up against his old team Villa. Let me know down below, are you happy with this signing? How do you think he's performed so far? And do you think he's going to be a great player for us? This is where I'm going to leave this episode then. I really appreciate if you managed to get all the way to the end of the video. If you're new to the channel, again, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe. And if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to give the video a like. And if you're looking forward to this next episode, let me know down in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of the team. Let me know what you think of players like Grealish and Gravenberch. And let me know, do you think we're going to win the Carabao Cup in the next episode? I hope we will, and I look forward to seeing you in that episode.